I was growing up, every building you moved into had a fallout shelter, you dumb fucks.
Oh, yeah, we forgot
Nobody
about those.
remembers the fucking fallout shelter. And they had Tang and fucking TV dinners down there. And every once in a while, your building would run a fucking thing. The Russians are coming, the Russians are coming. And you'd have to run to the basement and close the door. And they had like a vent, grammar schools. You had to go down to the basement and they'd give you like the fucking Tang juice and all that shit.
I forgot about fallout shelters were an East Coast thing, right?
Fuck yeah. Nobody remembers the fallout. So I've always lived like it's the fallout shelter. I always had a back situation. I got weed till fucking doomsday.
Your family came over here when?
66.
66.
But they had been over here already dabbling. They had been over here since the 50s, fucking around, numbers, whatever the fuck my mom was doing, whatever the fuck my dad was doing. So they were already hip. They made it official in 66. I'm never supposed to smoke. When I started smoke, I would get sick for days. Like I had to jump a hurdle to smoke pot.
But when you were smoking cigarettes, what about that?
That was let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the hurdles I had smoking reefer early on. I would smoke reefer and it would be an event. I would have to take 3 or 4 days off. It would crush me for that long.
Really?
Then once I built the tolerance to that, then I started having to build the tolerance of who I smoked dope with. Like if I smoked dope with me, you, and Jamie, and somebody else, the next day I'd have a temper.
You'd get sick from someone.
Yeah, 13, 14. So by the age of 15, I already knew I had to keep my shit. Like if I smoked with you and Jamie every day, that's who I smoke with. Once somebody else comes into that circle, I would get sick. So I had to knock that out. So I had to be very aware at a young age of who I smoked with. Out on bail for second-degree kidnapping, second-degree assault, you know. I got the works thrown at me, and I'm fucking going into Sears every day and clipping 10 Bruce Springsteen double set CDs, Born in the USA. They're going for $80, whatever they were going for, $40. I'm getting 22 a piece. I'm taking 2 a day. I'm walking with the small 220. I got 100 for coke, 50 for weed, and 50 for lunch. That was it. I still remember like doing this for a month. Like my addiction had me on this schedule that I wasn't gonna work when I'm out on bail. I'm just gonna go to Sears Roebuck every day and rob Born by the USA. They even had them right by the door. I didn't even have to do much work. I just had to walk into Sears, because instead of 4, why am I going to take 4? It's like the guy says in Narcos, you're going to move a kilo? You might as well move 2. You're going to move 2? You might as well move 5. You're going to move 5? You might as well do 10. What's the difference? So instead of taking 4 boxes, I started taking like 10s. Like I would walk out of there, Joe Rogan, like a CD fucking thing. And one day I walk out and I hear a guy go, hey, you, stop right there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, come back with those CDs. They're chasing me in Boulder. In the parking lot of Crossroads Mall, here I am getting chased. One security guard in a car and the other guy on foot. I could beat them both up, by the way. Like I could beat them both of them. But I just can't have no problem. So what am I doing? I'm whipping CDs at them. And then I run up. I had them. And I run up to the top of the road as I'm about to hit 28th Street. Boulder police is coming right at me. And I had to stop and give him a fake name and fucking, you know, here I am out on fucking bail. Why am I robbing fucking seat? Why?
Were you addicted to it, to the thrill?
I was addicted to snorting coke and getting my dick sucked.
But do you think there was a little bit of an addiction to the thrill of stealing, too?
Oh, I loved all that shit.
Because you loved all that, doing that shit later on with, like, lighters and shit.
Oh, I love all that shit. If I'm not in trouble for something, listen, I just smoked 3 joints with you here. Do I look high to you?
No, you look fine.
Don't do nothing no more.
Well, it gets you to a good place.
No,
just anxiety
I
itself.
went up there and I just got this weird anxiety. And I remember reaching over to Paulie Shore and going, Paulie, can you go up there for me? I can't do it right now. He goes, what are you talking about, buddy? You have to go up next. And I'm like, fuck you. And I got so fucking mad. I went up there and leveled it. I was in a coma.
Were you high?
No.
No.
My body was I had so much anxiety. I was just spewing. I was like Roseanne Barr at night. I was just saying shit, Doug. I was just talking. I remember when I got off the stage, Paulie Shore told me you should get anxiety a lot more often. Because that was fucking phenomenal.
That's a fun.
I just worked myself up. You know, you work, and I worked myself up that much. I was going to take mushrooms, not eat them, but I was going to take mushrooms with me in my jacket. How long you know me? 20 years. I'm not scared of nothing. I went in the car, pulled the car out of the driveway, went like 6 steps, stopped the car, and then sat there for 10 minutes deciding whether I should take the mushrooms. I'm going to get stopped by the cops. I had no edibles in me, no nothing. There was no reason for this paranoia. It was just my mind playing tricks on me. I started walking in and out of the house. In and out of the house like I was about to have a stroke. I couldn't control myself. Should I take the keys? I know I forgot something.
You weren't high.
No, let me go get the fucking Xanax just in case I get a fucking...
You gotta talk to yourself.
Let's go, motherfucker. We're gonna go. Let's go. Come on. What are you, a fucking pussy? See, I got in that car and I did like 90 down Laurel Canyon. I went over there. He had some YU beef for me with some lobster mashed potatoes and shit. And we just watched the fight. We had a great time. There was a dude there who was turning me on to medical shit, telling me to fucking inhale silver.
Oh,
and it'll
boy.
block the fucking...
Yeah, I don't think that's...
It'll block the fucking thing in your lungs for the coronavirus. And
Yeah.
it was great. But you know what? That night I realized I was just having a fucking... This can't happen. That's the type of shit I like to avoid. I don't like that. It's like the first time I got high, I took an edible and went to jiu-jitsu, and somebody mounted me. Time out. I had to go back to meditating.
What do you do? What kind of meditating you doing?
So what I do is I hit the bag. Like I broke my workout because now you can't do that long workout now. Because what are you going to do for the other day, for the restoration day, the recovery day?
Right.
So there's no recovery in my world.
Just
So
easy
every day,
workouts every day.
15 minutes.
Yeah, nice.
Hitting the bag. Hitting the bag is very essential during this time. Hitting the bag is very essential. Get the yayas out.
Get the yayas out.
You're punching. You look at anything. Benefits over 40 for boxing. Benefits over 50. The number one benefit is stress. You know, for a couple of days there, dog, I was getting scared.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of it, but I respect it. There's a big difference. I respect what's going on. Something's going on. I'm not a fucking scientist. That's it. I went back to my roots. I went back to Boulder. I took it back to the Roper Institute, bitch. And I took it back to the meditation. So what I would do is I'd hit the bag 15, and then to come down, I'd stretch and just do yoga poses and breathe. And then end with like a long fucking meditation. Get some vitamin D. I do everything outside. In the back of the house, I got a little backyard hidden.
I think that hitting the bag is a kind of meditation.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
I think if you really can just
I
concentrate
just
on your
focus on my
breath.
breathing. Yeah, that's what I do. I focus on my
yes.
breathing. And I do 3 minutes, 30 seconds off. I do try to do 5 sets of that.
Yeah.
But then after that, the stretch has really helped me.